What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and the revenge has been swift and financially devastating. Netflix has now, in a single day, lost $9 billion, and today the stock continues to crash. But people are saying, oh, well, then maybe there's some other things going on. Well, no, there isn't. In fact, there's a particular film, which cannot be named, that will now likely to have to be pulled worldwide, except for in the United States, for whatever reason. So we're going to get into all of that. But because, for whatever reason, we're not allowed to talk about this subject on YouTube, I'm very thankful I have a sponsor that protects me, and I hope you'll choose their service to protect you as well. Huge shout out to this video's sponsor, Private Internet Access. It's a leading VPN provider with over 30 million downloads worldwide. If you didn't know, the term VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. With Private Internet Access, all of your internet traffic goes through a secure VPN tunnel, your IP address is hidden, and your data is encrypted. Private Internet Access is available on all platforms, including Windows, Mac OS, Android, iOS, and many others. You can use one subscription to protect up to 10 devices at the same time, so that's your cell phones, your computer, your laptop. If you use the link provided below, only for my community, you can get complete digital privacy for less than $3 a month and 3 months free. You can unblock geo-restricted content and streaming. Especially now, a lot of people are searching for content, and this is the place where Private Internet Access can fit in. Private Internet Access has a strict no logs policy, over 3,200 VPN servers in 48 countries, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Reviewers love Private Internet Access, and it got PC Magazine's Editor Choice Award for the past 5 years. I've used Private Internet Access to protect me while I do my streams with all of you, as well as get access to content that isn't available in the United States. And don't forget to click the link in the description below for Private Internet Access so you can get a special discount for my subscribers only. I think everyone should be using a VPN when they browse the web, especially when they need to get at content that might not be available locally. You don't have to use them, but they offer a great discount, and they goes to support the channel too, so it's a win-win. Now, $9 billion in a single day. $9 billion in a single day. All I want to do is say, smash like if you want to applaud as well. And I'm very proud of people that seem to be following through on canceling their Netflix subscription. You see here, more than 600,000 people say they are going to cancel the service because of this said movie, while senators like Ted Cruz and Tom Cotton have asked the Justice Department to get involved with the filmmakers. Let's take a look at their stock today. People that keep saying, oh, well, it's probably other market factors and there's other stuff involved. Well, it's falling right before our eyes. It just went down 7 points. It's down 7 points. If we look at the various, couple of days here, we see it peaks. If we go 5 days, it's basically been tanking, I think, nonstop. I mean, it is insane how far this has fallen. Now, Netflix isn't going to close down as a company, but I would argue that it seems like ever since September 1st, it's been in a pretty gnarly slide. And it really dropped on Wednesday, September 9th into Thursday, and then barely held on Friday. What came out then? Well, we all know the movie that came out then. And also, there's some interesting information that gets passed to me, but this website is largely garbage, in my opinion. So take everything with a grain of grain of salt. They claim now that it's the audition tapes. The initial auditions for this film were done online. A source affiliated with the production claims that the kids were instructed to email their audition tapes to the casting director, Tania Arnia. They were told that they needed to introduce themselves, talk about their hobbies, and then, quote, showcase their talents. Most of them who danced, the girls who danced most seductively were called in for actual screen tests. Now, you don't know that. That's what you reported. One of the audition videos that was uploaded to YouTube by the mother in the 10-year-old Mallory Martinez introduces herself, talks about her personal life before demonstrating to the casting director how flexible she is. The talented young actress appeared to be wholesome and innocent for the film and was not too wholesome and innocent for the film was not cast. The casting director revealed she had a plethora of similar videos, which she would watch with the director and the movie's producers. And you see here a picture of all these images all these videos that they furiously watched. One of the most disturbing elements is the cinematography. Throughout the film, they needlessly zoom in on areas of the kids, and a lot of these scenes, even for a moderate viewer, are too much. Several high-profile politicians and lawyers want this film banned and have called for a thorough investigation into Netflix because they believe it could be violation of laws that are there to protect youths. Despite the outrage, Netflix vehemently stands behind their decision to stream the film on the platform using the freedom of artistic expression and cultural differences as an excuse. Strangely, Netflix has removed films like Gone with the Wind for them being too problematic. And I think that that's also an interesting topic here raised by Charlie Kirk. If you had a problem with Gone with the Wind, but you're okay with this other film, you are part of the problem. And I've talked extensively about this, and I don't think anything's really going to come from any kind of deep dive, but you never know. I think ultimately, if they lost $9 billion in that one day where they dropped, like, I think it was 20 points or something like that, today they're already down 6.6 going on 7, so they could lose another couple of billion in market cap today alone. Because I think that they had hoped that all the hullabaloo would have gone away by now. But it hasn't. It continues to rage on. Now it's down 685. It continues to see a sell-off. Is it directly, if I look at the NASDAQ today, just as a, indicator, right? The first time said, yeah, well, the NASDAQ fell. The NASDAQ fell. That's why. Well, the NASDAQ's currently up 205 points and rising. How about the Dow? I guarantee it's up also. Up 374 and rising. But somehow, Netflix stock is now down a full 7 points. It's going to be down another couple billion in market cap today. The idea that this isn't related is absurd. Now it's down 7. You see, it just keeps going down right where it's like we're winning right in front of our eyes. I think that it's very easy if you're a Netflix viewer to take a month off, take 2 months off, take 3 months off, take 4 months off. Before you know it, you won't even miss it. For a long time, I found myself realizing, like, boy, I'm just watching garbage that I wouldn't normally watch anywhere else. Why am I paying $10 a month to watch subpar television? And then I started thinking the same thing about Hulu, and I started thinking the same thing about all these paid TV services that I had. And I have an antenna now, so I get free TV, like 8 channels. But it's, if I just want to put something on in the background, there's usually something on worth watching. And it looks like people are following suit, certainly, and people are pulling their money out. You have the Department of Justice involved. You have all sorts of other stuff going on. This is getting spicy. So if you haven't, by the way, already, I cover a wide variety of topics. If you made it to this far in the video and you aren't currently subscribed, I hope today will be the day that I earn your subscription. There's a little red button right below the video that says subscribe, and I hope that you'll click it, and I hope that you'll leave a like and a comment on the video. I work for all of you. You tell me your topics on Twitter, on Parler, on Discord, and I try to do the best I can to cover them. So I hope that I've earned your subscription today. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.